Today, I'm going to save you a lot of hours watching videos and a lot of textbooks reading about the information that I'm about to give you. In the next few minutes, I'm giving you the blueprint that you should follow in order to get whatever you want. And this is only kept secret to the people that are on the echelon above the normal people, the people that are always on top, the people that are always winning because they understood that this info could not be shared with anyone, even though they might hide it in plain sight, but they never tell you that this is so important. They always tell you that the materialistic things are the most important thing, when in fact, these things are the most important things. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Sit back, relax, and now let's start with number one, and that is the first Hermetic principle. The universe is mental. The mind and the matter are interconnected. Everything that you think, everything that gets to your mind will affect your reality. And I'm talking literally here. How many times you thought of someone and all of a sudden he calls you? Think about it. How many times? A lot. How many times you thought of a certain color and you started to see it everywhere? How many times? Think about it now. See, the mind and the matter are interconnected. The mind here, we are talking about an invisible power. What you think is sending an electrical charge in the quantum field. This is only in the electromagnetic universe. And beyond that, you are making resonance with all other universes. So you are literally shaping your reality with the quality of your thoughts and your feelings, because thoughts are electrical in nature and feelings are magnetic in nature. So if you think about something and you think from it and you bring feelings into it, you are shaping the experience and then you feel it, so you are bringing that experience to you. So you are literally creating what you will experience in this 3D hologram that we are living in. Because remember that your mind is so powerful and the universe is mental. This is what it means. It means that every thought that you think got an effect. And this is why thinking only things that you would actually want to experience is the best thing that you can train yourself to do. You should train yourself to think about the things that you would like to experience, not the things that you would like to be avoiding, because you are giving it your attention and therefore giving it your energy. If you keep giving yourself permission to just entertain good thoughts, then you will notice that the world around you is changing for the better. And this is one of the things that all the people are trying to deny. They are trying to separate this from you. They are trying to hide this from you. They want to tell you that this is your life, stay like this, work your entire life, try to change matter to matter and do nothing. And this is not true. You should actually change internally first. The only real change comes from the inside. The only real change only comes from the inside. The only real change is an internal shift on the state of being. When you change your state of being, you are changing who you are. When you change who you are, everything around you will change. And by the law of resonance, the universal resonance, you will become in resonance with every single thing on the same quality of frequency, the same quality. Your quality is the feeling that you get, the state of being that you have. This is what you should be striving for. You should be actually embodying the state. This is why people like Neville Goddard told you that it's just a mere assumption that can change your life, and he is actually right. It is true. When you change your state of being by assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled and staying in that state, and you become in resonance with all the things on the same frequency, the same quality, you will bring forth every single thing that is in resonance with that feeling state. This is why feeling is the secret. And this is actually a great book, Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard. This is one of the books that I actually recommend to you guys. You should read that. It's compendious, straight to the point. It gives you a blueprint to how actually the universe works. So I suggest you to read that. The second thing I want to talk to you about is the idea of non-duality. By studying biogeometry, Egyptian biogeometry, and French radiesthesia, I became aware that we are dealing only with 1% when we are dealing with the material world. The 98% or the 99%, sorry, is actually beyond our senses, but we interact with it by our thoughts and our feelings. See, your thoughts and feelings are so powerful. And this is why, when we think of non-duality, we are going straight to the center. We're going straight to beyond time and space. And since it's beyond time and space, it's a state. And this state is a state of calmness, of peace, of tranquility. You're just in peace. This is why meditation is so important. And I don't mean just like any kind of meditation. I mean like it can work. Any meditation can work. But what I'm telling you here is transcending by letting your thoughts run wild. And all of a sudden, you lower the volume, you lower the volume, you lower the volume until you feel like you are one with everything. And this can happen by focus on your breath, taking a deep breath and exhaling in a longer time period. This can actually help. Doing that for 20 minutes or 30 minutes or maybe an hour. Doing it at least once a day will actually train your mind to get into that state. And all of a sudden, you will drop the five senses and you will feel like you are transcending. You are becoming one with the one. What does that do? That makes you in harmony with everything. That makes you in peace. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and the kingdom of heaven is within you. So you are going within, and all of a sudden, you feel like as within, so without. I feel peace, I see peace, because this world is just a mirror, I told you before. So when you are feeling peaceful, when you are feeling like everything is calm, everything is good, all of a sudden, in that state beyond time and space, you will feel like you are whole, you are complete. And when you are whole and you are complete, you don't need anything, you have everything. Once you train your mind to embrace that feeling, to embody that state, all of a sudden, everything that you will ever want or desire, you will find it coming to you really easy. Because remember, we are spiritual beings having a physical experience, not the opposite. We are eternal. We are eternal souls. We are always in connection to the Creator. And this is why in biogeometry, for example, they always give this example of we are like a droplet of water on a table. Once we just cross the idea of physical reality, we will find that we've been always a part of the ocean. We got this idea of the ego when we were put on a table, but in reality, the one is the all other one. This is one of the things that you should grasp. And this is why it's so important to see yourself. How do you see yourself? What do you consent to be true about yourself, about your world, about everyone around you? Because what you consent to be true about yourself and about everybody around you will be reflected back to you. And this is one of the things that you guys, sometimes I feel like you cannot accept this idea because, let's face it, we've been blaming everything and everyone but ourselves. And now I'm telling you that you should look within you first, because the world is an indicator for you to know what's going on inside of you. And once you change internally and you face any circumstance that's been triggering you for a long time and you catch yourself actually not being so triggered, now you know that you did change. Now you know that the physical reality in front of you is just catching up to the inner world that you changed. So these are the things that I want you to grasp. Once you grasp these two ideas, you will start to realize that you can control a lot of things. You can control yourself, and by controlling yourself, you are controlling the circumstances around you. And when you see the changes happening all around you, you will realize something. You will realize that you don't want to be a victim anymore. Because we've been romanticizing victimhood for a long time. And now you will break free from it. And you will have this energy to create, to have more abundance, to have more health, to have more wealth, to have a healthy relationship with people. This This is the thing, guys. This is what I want you to do. Think about it right now. Sit back, relax, and think about it. What do you want? Answer this question. Tell me down below in the comment box below. What do you want? Tell me in the comments right now. Don't want you to hesitate. Tell me straightforward what it is. What do you want? Tell me right now in the comment box below. You want this because it will give you a certain feeling. A certain feeling you will get if you had this certain thing, this certain person, this certain car, this certain house. So, we want to go straight forward to that feeling. How would you feel? Ask yourself today before going to bed, how would I feel if I already got this? You will start to get that feeling. Focus on your heart center, and then you'll start to get this feeling and this energy. And all of a sudden, this energy will go straight to the brain, and all of a sudden, you will hear things and you will see things in your imagination. This is it. This is how you reprogram your subconscious mind. You can reprogram your subconscious mind by actually doing that. This is why I made my ebook. All the techniques, everything that you want is already in that ebook, so you don't have to search for it in many books. I read a lot of books, but I don't recommend reading a lot of books. I recommend reading maybe 2 or 3 books and then rereading it again and again until you actually digest the idea that's in the book. So now you have 2 things to do today, starting today. Number 1 is doing that before going to bed, which is imagining or feeling the feelings that is associated with your desired reality and staying in that feeling for as long as you can and sleep in that feeling. The second thing I want you to do daily is meditate for 20 minutes. 20 minutes only. Train yourself to become calm, to empty your cup, so you can receive more. And this is the secret to it. This is what a lot of people will tell you that, oh, you need to have this and that and this and that. This is what you need. Do these 2 things and watch your inner dialogue changes for the better. This is one of the bonus tips that I will give you today. When you want to actually control yourself and to become more disciplined, try to watch your inner talk. How do you talk to yourself internally? What is the conversation between you and yourself, between you and other people in your brain? Are you arguing with the people around you, or you are imagining harmonious things with them? Because believe me, these things will materialize in this world. So you should be very cautious. If you want someone to treat you better, imagine yourself in the inner conversation, the inner dialogue, that you are hearing them telling you the things that you would like to be hearing from them. And all of a sudden you will get visuals. You'll start seeing them giving you the things that you always want them to give you. And you will hear things that you always wanted them to tell to you. This is the key, guys. This is it. You have now all the info. You have now all the techniques in the link in the description box. You have everything that you will ever want. You now have the keys. Now work with that key. Apply these techniques or these teachings and change your life forever. Done.